All right, we are live. Welcome back. Okay, so we're going day 2, Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father. Okay, so I've been having some audio difficulty. I know my first post of this, the audio was kind of bad, where you could hear me fine, but the video game was kind of muffled. Well, I did a quick test a second ago, and the video game sounds fine, but now I seem to be a little muffled. So if you come in and listen, let me know. I'll try and talk up. So yeah, I'm just sitting here enjoying my dinner before we start. This is all for you lucky live viewers. Chicken and dumplings. Alright, well, guess we're going to go ahead and start the game. Alright, so here we are, day 2. Starting day 2. So far, I've got 36 out of 362 points. 10% there. Rock on, baby. Do we want a little more music? Let's look at the audio. Let's bring it up just a tad. There we go. I like that background. Return to game. Okay, so if y'all recall, yesterday we talked to Mosley, whatever his name is. We got some stuff from the new murder. We got some pictures from the old murder, one of the old ones. We discovered a little bit about Hans Ritter, the poem, a little about snakes. Met the Getty lady, and he had Grace do some research on her the night before. So now we're awake, and we'll see what we find. Let's do something fun here. I don't think we did this in the last game.
If you try to look down my shirt one more time, I'm leaving.
Just trying to refresh my memory.
Right?
I know what you're trying to refresh, and it isn't your memory. Get down.
She's not as aggressive as the original Grace, but that's fine. Well, we know she has messages or research. Let's figure it out.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
What's up? Alright, nothing new.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Doing a family tree, Gabriel?
Very funny. I mean real snakes, you know, scaly, cold-blooded. I would have thought you'd find them empathetic.
I know very little about reptiles of any kind, and prefer to keep it that way.
Right.
I think there's a book on snakes around here somewhere, though.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
There's not much. Okay, nothing new. She gave us the information on the Getty lady, that's right. At the last game, because apparently you can't actually save in between chapters. You have to wait till the opening stuff of the next chapter per day. Well, let's see if we get any new information on this snake book. Got the World of Snakes. You remember that from yesterday. Can't do anything with that. Okay, that's fine. Well, we know we can go to Getty's location. We also know that the Voodoo Museum and the other 2 places of Voodoos are open, so we can check them out. We can also go see Mosley at the police station. What do y'all think we should do first? If there's anybody watching. Let's go to Getty first. Oh, wait. Nope.
I'm going out.
Don't hurry back on my account.
Forgot the newspaper. There's a newspaper on the counter every day. So we'll go back in.
Hey, Grace, here I am.
Oh boy, party time.
Stab. Almost forgot to read the newspaper with the horrible title.
Times dated June 19th, 1993. A front-page article describes the most recent of the voodoo murders. Gabriel scans it but learns nothing new. The article reiterates that the voodoo aspect of the crime is faked. Gabriel shivers. It looked real enough to him. Elsewhere, there's an article about the history of Jackson Square, called the Plaza d'Armes under French rule. It was used for executions, firing squads, hangings, even impalements and breaking on the wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Yikes!
Yikes!
Of course, these days, it's mostly a hangout for tourists, street musicians, and local artists.
So just a new form of
Gabriel
culture.
also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Chances of a dark star rising on this day. Do not trust your instincts.
I feel a dark star rising, all right. Rawr.
Oh, look, I got a point. That's why you read the paper, to get points. Okay, yeah, that's it. Alright, let's go check out Miss Getty. Go ahead and get to her first.
I'm going out.
Don't hurry back on my account.
Alright, she would be... There. And mansion. Okay. Ooh, nice.
The Garden District is famous for its elaborate old plantation homes and mansions. This particular mansion is impeccably groomed.
Right. We have trees we can look at.
These trees have been here for 100 years. They're not going anywhere.
Hedges.
Perfectly groomed hedges run along the front of the porch.
Let's see, let's go ahead and just look at the trees.
The huge trees bear beards of Spanish moss.
Oh, nice.
Potted roses mark the entrance to the house.
Ooh, should I get her some roses?
Gabriel didn't come here to mess with the plants.
Ooh, nice lawn.
The Garden District is famous for its...
Same thing.
This is private property. Gabriel should stay near the front door till invited to do otherwise.
Right, right. Okay, let's go. I like to see what interactions they have, right?
May I help you?
Okay. You can do all these selling encyclopedias, manuscripts. I'll just ask.
I'd like to see Malia Getty, please.
I'm sorry, but unless you have an appointment or official business, I cannot announce you.
Let's see.
I do have official business.
Really? Please tell me the nature of your business.
Ooh. Maybe I can't get in yet.
I'd really like to see Malia Getty.
I told you that unless you have official business with Ms. Getty, I cannot let you in.
I don't want to screw up. Yes,
Are you tired of polishing silver day in and day out?
We don't have silver. All of our utensils are solid gold.
Oh,
Oh, I see. Well, I represent Lumor Armored Cars, and
Beat it. And comb your hair.
okay. So we have to figure out a way to get in. So we have to figure out business. All right, back to French Quarter. So let's go check out some Google research now that these places are open. Still from
hello. Huh?
police won't be the only thing on your trail. Oh, looks Miss
Bonjour, Monsieur Walker.
Bienvenue, Madame Casona. Comment ça va? How you be feeling today?
Comment ça va?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Walker. I'm certain someone's buried a sleep knot bag somewhere near my steps. I haven't slept a wink, not in weeks.
Now, don't that beat all? Gonna need some easy night candles then, huh?
Do you think that would help? I do hope you're right. I said 3 rosaries this morning for Our Lady's intervention.
Rosary good, sure enough, but you burn them candles too, boy, you gonna whip any no-sleep gree-gree, I tell you for sure.
Very well, Mr. Walker. Put them on my account and send them around to my house. Oh, and there's another thing. I didn't catch her at it, but I know. Mrs. Lefebvre put stomachache powder in my tea at the last meeting of the Creole Grand Dame. I've been in misery.
Now, you put 9 pinheads up in a little box, add a pinch of graveyard dust, put it up under her front post step. That'll turn the trick back on Miss Lefebvre, and she be the one with the bellyache. I got the pins of dust right here if you want them.
If the Blessed Virgin will grant me her protection, I'll be safe from these practitioners of evil.
Aren't you?
Oui,
practicing
madame. Though, don't hurt to be proactive neither now, does it?
Naturellement, monsieur. Merci beaucoup.
Mais non, madame. It's nothing. Au revoir.
Au revoir, monsieur Walker.
I love that. These people using this stuff. So I'm gonna use this stuff. Okay. I want to look around first.
It's a mannequin wearing a crocodile mask. The mask appears to be made from a real crocodile head. To get the mask, Gabriel would have to buy it.
Okay. Let's see. So, okay, mask is important. Regreet. Poster.
The poster advertises a voodoo play from last fall.
Okay. Case. Rolls. Sign. Where's your sign?
The sign says, Special St. John's Eve Lagnia. Free bottle of lover come back to me oil. Or master gambling oil with every purchase over $50.
Lagnia. My French is lousy, but everyone in New Orleans knows what that means. A little something extra.
Okay, okay. So that gave me some points.
It's nearly as old as the one at St. George's. The Dixieland drugstore has a rather terrifying way of dealing with shoplifters.
Right. Okay, let's talk to him.
Hi there. Is this your store?
This the Dixieland drugstore. And I own it. Me. Name's Walker. Willie Walker.
Nice. Well, let's just go ahead and do it.
Can you tell me what you know about voodoo?
This is a novelty shop, monsieur.
Do you think I'm stupid? This is a voodoo shop. Look at all this stuff.
These is novelties, curiosities. If people want to think they magic, it's not my concern, you know?
Basically a fraud.
Are you telling me that you own a voodoo shop, but you know nothing about voodoo practices?
Ça n'est pas ça faire blanc.
What does that mean?
It mean you should mind your own business, monsieur.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Caprice encore.
What did you say?
Nothing. Them killings have nothing to do with my shop, monsieur.
Yeah, but he's so good. That was good. Maybe a big one.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
It's the biggest night of the year in voodoo.
Okay.
What goes on exactly?
I couldn't say.
You can tell me. You can't say. You can tell me. I'm the player.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Yeah.
The only one left is Willie Jr. over there, the old crocodile. He's sort of a mascot now, him.
Okay.
That customer of yours, the little old lady,
Miss Peacock.
Customer.
the woman I saw in here, Madame Casino, you called her.
I don't talk about my customers to men who come in off the street.
Right.
What did you mean when you said Caprice encore?
I didn't say that.
You did. I heard you say it.
You heard wrong, monsieur. I said no such thing.
Sounds like Barney from How I Met Your Mother. He says something before they can say, he goes, I don't remember saying that.
About Willie Jr., would you be willing to let him go?
Maybe. For $100.
100? You gotta be kidding.
Me
Now,
and Willie
that's
Jr.
probably
are very
fine
close
today,
now.
but remember, this was like
I couldn't
1993.
part with him for less.
So that was pretty expensive. Probably back then, that'd probably be about 40 or 50 bucks.
Do you know anything about snakes?
What kind of snakes?
The kind they use in voodoo?
Pythons, boas, so I've heard.
Really? Do you have one?
Are you crazy? What would I want with a python?
All right. Let's ask again.
Would you take 50 for Willie Jr.?
Don't insult me, monsieur. The price is $120.
What? You said you'd sell it for 100 before.
You misheard, monsieur. The price was always 120.
What do you think of Nolans?
I live here all my life, me.
Yeah, you can tell.
What do you think of Nolans?
If you're not from around here, monsieur, you should sign up for some tours.
Let's do it.
Would you take 50 for Willie Jr.?
Don't insult.
Same thing.
What?
Same thing. But why is it still white? Oh, because I think there is a point later you'll get the money if you do it.
Tell me about yourself.
My name's Willie Walker. I own the place.
How did you get into this kind of business?
Now, why should I discuss my business with you, man?
Good question. Now we chat.
So, this is a voodoo store, huh?
Voodoo? No, man. This a curio shop. The things you see here from local folklore. None of it real, I tell you for sure.
What about all these magic oils and powders you're selling? Aren't they a part of voodoo?
Read the label, man. We make no claims. Sold as curio only. It mean what it say, no? These are novelties, not voodoo.
Exactly. Alright, let's see. Well, I guess that's really all I need. Okay. This makes me think of a head shop where they sell all kinds of marijuana paraphernalia. But no, you don't know. It's a smoke shop. It's not for your marijuana. It's for your tobacco. Yeah, it's got the same energy there. Same energy. Okay. So I wonder if I can do that.
Do you know anything about snake scales?
I got some snake root and snake powder, but I order them wholesale. I don't handle snakes. I don't like them at all.
Okay. So let me see here. Ooh, that's a good one.
Do you recognize this pattern?
Don't look familiar at all, monsieur.
Yeah, right. Let me do the sketchbook.
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know anything about that at all.
Voodoo images. And then finally, I'll do that.
Would you mind taking a look at this photograph?
Gabriel Knight.
Capri Sanko? What does that mean?
Nothing, man. I didn't say nothing like that. You heard me wrong, man.
I said it again. Gabriel Knight. Which I actually know what that means, but I won't spoil it for you. I think you find out more about it in the game, so we'll just work with that. Okay. I got my viewer. Hi, viewer. Are you paying attention? We're going to go to the Voodoo Museum now.
Welcome, my friend. Hello. I am the proprietor, Dr. John. If you have any questions, I will be happy to assist.
Great. My name is Knight.
So-
and I'll probably take you up on that.
So that is a different. I was right. In the original game, you could come to this store on the first day, but if you did, it was another character in here was a woman who said she was just minding the shop. She didn't know nothing. Come back tomorrow when the owner will be here. So I guess when they redid it, they just took all that out and just, you click on it, it says it's closed till tomorrow. So, you know. All right, let's look around. Oh, we got the drummer out there.
A street drummer has settled outside the museum. Gabriel can't do anything with the drummer on the street.
Why not?
What does this do?
Turn that thing off.
Oh, sorry.
We have air conditioning, you see.
Yeah, I see.
Ooh, it made that snake go crazy. Okay, okay. That's cool, that's cool. Alright, so we're looking for things.
The voodoo shrine is filled with items that both fascinate Gabriel and also make his skin crawl.
They lend a certain psychotic ambiance, no?
Okay, just across.
Well, that looks sacrilegious.
Yeah, basically.
Wonder who that poor bastard was.
Is it a real skull?
Magenta Moonbeam. Voodoo Inn.
A flyer advertising Magenta Moonbeam, a local voodoo inn. Her parlor is on the corner of Orleans and Dauphine.
Okay. There's a hand right there. Voodoo doll.
It wouldn't be much of a voodoo museum without a voodoo doll.
That's true, that's true. When you think of voodoo, you think of dolls.
A waste of some perfectly good wine, if you ask me.
Okay. Anything else I can do before I do the, nope. Coffin.
This coffin is so small.
Yeah, it is. It's either for a pet or a very little child. All right, that's all we can do there. Okay. Candles, whip. Ooh.
A leather whip hangs from a peg on the wall.
Oh, hurt me.
Right. Oh, I knew he was going there. A wishing stump.
I wish Malia Getty were mine forever. Really. I mean it.
What was that?
Huh? Nothing.
An authentic-looking pole marks the center of the room. Authentic what? Gabriel isn't sure.
Flags, painting.
That must be Marie Laveau.
Oh yeah, Marie Laveau is a famous voodooine in culture. Oh, there's the Chris knife. That
Something about the shape of that
uses
knife
the,
gives Gabriel the
part of
creeps.
our cursor.
Yeah, right. I'd probably cut my own head off with that thing.
Gabriel doesn't want anything to
Aw.
do with that knife.
Why not? Wall, painting, knife, wall, flags, wall, gourd.
A beaded gourd is on display.
Drum. Snake.
A very large, very formidable looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage. The snake is too far away.
The python is quite dangerous. I would stay back if I were you.
Right?
Thanks for the advice.
Okay, well, that's all we got. So let me just talk to Dr. John now.
Could I ask you a few questions?
That is why I am here.
Okay.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Historical voodoo, or the voodoo currently practiced in the city.
How about both?
Tell me about historical voodoo.
Very well. I will start at the beginning, Mr. Knight, and will go on from there at your prompting.
Sounds good.
As you may know, voodoo is a grassroots religion, formed by the mixing together of many different African tribal religions and Anglo religions, such as Catholicism or Protestantism. In other words, it is a religion born of the African slave trade.
Yes.
But African slaves were imported not only by the United States, but also into the West Indies, where the French and Spanish ran plantation islands.
Yep.
Prior to 1803, the New Orleans area was owned by France. The French Creole in those days owned many African slaves. But the Creole did not permit their slaves to gather, giving no chance for voodoo to breed here natively. The Creole also knew enough about the corrupted pagan practices of the West Indies slaves to ban the importings of slaves from that region.
Okay. That's pretty good information. Oh, we got
So,
more.
how did voodoo come to New Orleans?
After the Louisiana Purchase, American legislators relaxed regulations. Slaves were permitted to gather. The Americans also removed the ban on West Indies slaves. Around the same time, a slave revolt occurred in Santo Domingo, what is now Haiti. Between the lifting of the ban and the Haitian Revolt, West Indies slaves began pouring into New Orleans. Some of them were free people of color, freed or escaped slaves. Some came with their white owners who were fleeing from the revolt.
Okay. There's actually some good history in here. You know, they really did their.
What happened when the West Indies slaves got here?
They brought voodoo with them. The native slaves were more than enthusiastic about embracing it. It gave them power, Mr. Knight. If only in the form of a communal bond.
All right.
Among the first meeting places were the Bayou St. John and the Shore of Lake Pontchartrain.
Which was
The early voodoos were heavy snake worshippers, worshipping the one they called the Great Zombie.
Okay. And that's where we get the name zombie from, obviously. You got one behind you.
Tell me more about historical voodoo.
By 1817, the voodoo activities were beginning to cause fear among the white slave owners. An ordinance was passed to forbid slave gatherings except in designated public areas at designated times. The time was Sunday afternoons, and the place, Congo Square. The slaves and free people of color gathered to dance simulations of their voodoo dances, right in sight of Creole society. Of course, they also continued to meet in private for the real thing.
I see.
Tell me more about historical voodoo.
There were a variety of kings and queens at first, voodoo priests and priestesses. But from about 1830, a single power emerged. This was a voodoo queen named Marie Laveau.
Yep.
Marie Laveau ruled voodoo in New Orleans for many years.
And there's the...
Tell me about Marie Laveau.
There were actually two Marie Laveaus, mother
I
and
didn't know
daughter.
that.
Most people thought they were the same woman. Her continued youth added to the mystique.
she was a Highlander.
the mother, was also known as Widow Paris. It was she that began the
Yeah,
empire.
she's a Highlander. Everybody knows it.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
The Laveau tomb, where one or both of the Maries are believed to be buried, is in St. Louis Cemetery Number 1.
Louis Cemetery.
It is a popular shrine for practitioners and tourists
I was,
alike.
I've been to
I
New Orleans, but I
myself
didn't
take
get a chance to
tours
tour
through the cemetery on a regular basis.
Really? Do you have any running this week?
No, but the cemetery is open to the general public as well.
I'm gonna have to go to the cemetery. All right,
Tell me
current
about current voodoo.
Many people think of voodoo in terms of magic spells or gree-gree. That kind of practice is actually called hoodoo and is only a part of true voodoo.
Hoodoo.
Voodoo, the
that you
religion,
do.
has a strong following in New Orleans. In fact, it is growing quite rapidly. There are several voodoo churches or temples in the city, and others all across the United States. African Americans
Any
see
of y'all
it as a tradition all their
Actually
own.
believe in voodoo?
Whites,
Like, do
and
y'all
there
think
are
it
many
really
in the
works?
religion,
Is it a
are
supernatural
attracted to
thing?
it because they think it is
Or is it
exotic.
just
I personally am more
coincidence,
interested in the history of voodoo. Some of the new
Playing
movements
on
are copying Haitian or even
cause
African
a
voodoo.
correlation.
But it is the voodoo of New Orleans that I find so intriguing.
I mean, I'm of the mind. I believe anything's possible. I've never witnessed any act of a hoodoo, any of that, that I could even make a correlation with. We actually had one. I live near Memphis, Tennessee, and we had old Tater Reds down on Main Street, which had a lot of it's kind of like the drugstore in the game we just went to. It's curios, not actual voodoo stuff, but they have like some magic oils and stuff like that. Stuff very voodoo-y. In fact, I don't know if it's there anymore. It used to be called Tater Reds. I haven't been on Main Street in a while. Main Street. Bill Street in a while. But hey, it'd be cool to see if it was still there. What do we want to ask him? Capri Sun cool?
Do you know what Capri Sankal means?
I fear my French is not all it should be, Mr. Knight.
Yeah, right. What else do we want to know about? Oh, hey, Grub Tanuki. Hi. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're enjoying. We're going through Gabriel Knight, Day 2, learning about voodoo for the game right now. Asking a voodoo person here. So let's ask him about St. John's Eve.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
It is one of the important ceremonial nights in voodoo.
Well, yeah. That's it? That's all you got for me? Okay. How about snakes?
Do you know anything about snakes?
Ah, you have perhaps noticed the museum snake, Mr.
Yeah,
Knight?
I have.
They are beautiful creatures.
So are you a partial
Do
tone?
you not agree? And the tourists seem to
I
associate
think
them
he's
with voodoo.
He's got to be Slytherin. Look at him. He's Slytherin. Haha, yeah, hoodoo. Hoodoo, the voodoo that you do. All right, hoodoo is just part of voodoo. We just learned that a little bit ago. All right, let's ask about animal masks.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I used to have some antique African totem masks, but they were on the point of disintegration. So I removed
Well, you're a
them.
museum. Aren't you supposed to restore stuff? Psh. Not a very good curator, are you? All right, let's ask about the voodoo murders.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
What you got
The
to say about
killings in the
yourself?
newspaper. I know they have nothing to do with true voodoo in New Orleans.
Oh, you know? You know. You know. So you were there? That's what you're saying?
What do you think of
Tisk,
New Orleans?
tisk.
It is the only city in the United States, as far as I am concerned.
The only city. As far as he's concerned, that's it. All right. Oh, now we're talking about hoodoo.
What exactly is hoodoo?
Oh, is that what you were telling me? Click on
Hoodoo
hoodoo.
refers to magic folk traditions of the South. Hoodoo is a bastard of voodoo.
There you go.
Many of the Gree are similar, but hoodoo does not have the religious aspects of voodoo.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's actually informative. So hoodoo is basically using voodoo, but without being a follower, without actually believing in the religiousness of it. Okay, I guess that you could also say for Christianity, it'd be like doing a rosary, but not actually being a Christian or Catholic, I should say. Saying like, oh, I need this. Well, then just do this rosary. Okay, cool. Da, 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 da. You know, there's no real essence behind it, so it's just running through the motions, I guess. But the way he says it means it could still work. You just don't. You're not a follower, basically. You're using. It's like I guess a Muggle gets a wand and manages to get it to do something in Harry Potter. They're not actually a wizard, but they... Oh, no. They use a potion. There you go. A Muggle uses a potion. It affects them, and maybe it works, but they're not actually wizards. Yeah, okay. I see. Okay. And do we want to know about him? Yeah, let's look at it.
Tell me about yourself.
Me?
Yes, if you don't mind.
What is it you wish to learn?
Are you the murderer? Okay, we'll just...
Why did you open a voodoo museum?
The subject has fascinated me all my life, and I wanted to help preserve the cultural heritage it represents.
That's what they all say.
What kind of background in voodoo do you have?
Let us just say I cut my teeth
I
on it,
was
Mr.
in,
Knight.
Indiana
It is
Jones
in
and the
my
Temple of Doom.
blood.
Do you do anything besides run the museum?
That's
No.
not voodoo.
The museum does not make me a rich man, but my material needs are simple. I prefer to focus on my one true interest in life.
Nagini. This behind him. That's his interest. Man, I'm calling him Voldemort a lot, aren't I? All right, let's ask his religious beliefs, because that's polite company. That's polite conversation.
What are your own religious beliefs?
My beliefs are too personal and too complex to discuss with a layman, Mr. Knight.
We're good.
Actually, I can't think of a thing.
Then let us discuss something else.
Ooh! You know who should play him in the movie? I can't think of his name. There's an actor that actually looks a little like him. He was the voice, the narrator voice in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp. The narrator was him. He was also in the movie Boomerang with Eddie Murphy. He was the perverted ad guy. That dude, that would be him. Perfect. I just can't think of his name. If anybody wants to look that up on IMDb, and tell me. Okay, that's it. That's all we're going to get out of this guy. Okay. Oh, let me ask him about this flyer that I got from his wall.
Do you know this woman?
Magentia Moonbeam, yes. She is a local voodooienne. There are many of them in New Orleans.
Like
they often do
comedian,
business selling gris-gris,
but
telling
not as
fortunes, providing luck, and occasionally misfortune. I often refer those who seek a deeper experience with voodoo to her.
Alright. You'll get some deep experience. Alright, I guess that's it. Oh, actually, no, I'm not going to ask him about this stuff.
Could you look at this and tell me if you recognize anything about the ritual?
This is truly offensive. This is from one of those recent killings.
Yeah, they didn't
Is it
do it
not?
right.
Well, actually,
But the police already know that this so-called voodoo ritual is fake. Voodoo is a respectable religion. This kind of thing has nothing to do with voodoo in the city.
fine, let's say that's true. Are you sure there's nothing about the items in this photo?
There is nothing about this sickness that I would identify as voodoo. Nothing.
Thanks for looking, then.
Okay. Ooh, he did not like that. He was a little too offended, if you ask me. Let's see this pattern.
Do these marks look familiar?
They look like the scribbling of a child to me.
Okay, thanks.
He drew them. That's good. Oh, ask him about the snake scale.
Perhaps Gabriel should learn more about the scale before showing it to anyone.
Okay, fine. Alright, last thing. The pictures of the...
Does this mean anything to you?
I cannot say that it does.
Okay. And in case you're wondering, that's what he showed him. Doesn't it look cool? It's like nightmare out of a dream. Alright. Anybody on? Speak French? Do you know what caprice on kill means? Because I do. But the character doesn't, so I'm not going to spoil it until he finds out in the game. Caprice on kill. It's pretty cool. Okay, I guess that's all I can do in here.
Thanks a lot. Bye now.
Come back again.
Bye-bye. Alright. Oh, so we added the Moonbeam, Madam Moonbeam. We have St. Louis Cemetery. And then, of course, we got Detective Mosley. Every time I say that, I think of How I Met Your Mother. The Mosby Boys. Because it's similar. It's not Mosley. The Mosby Boys, the detectives. It's Ted and his sister. Got any How I Met Your Mother friends out there? Woohoo! Give me a like. Alright. Yeah, let's go to Moonbeam.
A sign on the front door of Magenta's home reads, "Attuning with the Spirit Realm," back on June 22nd.
Oh, that's 3 days from now. See, like I was pointing out in the old game, you actually went there and there'd be the sign on the door. So I guess in order to cut down on the remastering of the visuals, they cut out, I guess, what they would consider unnecessary scenes and other areas that didn't give you any points up here, because we're at 50. Woohoo! Only 312 to go. You know what? Let's go ahead and go talk to Detective Mosley, I should say. All right. Talk to our buddy. See what he's got to say. Hope you find this interesting there, old grub Tanuki. Alright, let's talk to Frick. He didn't like us last time.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
About $20. Okay, that was horrible. That was horrible.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Alright.
Gabriel can't do that from the front lobby.
Another thing about older games, you know, to be like, just go to the door. Nope, you have to actually open the door. Now we can. Oh, but now I'm back here. I can actually look at the bulletin.
The bulletin board is littered with everything from wanted posters to flyers.
From W to F. I'm gonna mess with the. Where's that? Do not touch. Yeah. I will mess with it. I'm sure. I think we have to do something with that later. If I remember correctly. All right.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, Fat Albert's here.
Come on in.
Ooh, what's she doing? Is she looking at bad things on her computer out there? Well, I'm just chilling. I'm just here chilling. Well, I want to look around. Let's go to the bookcase. Yeah, you just look at it. A filing cabinet, just look at it. Window, just look at it. Just look. Microwave. Operating.
Gabriel wouldn't put anything in that microwave.
Would he not? Window.
If Mosley wants the window open, he can do it himself.
I remembered something. Yes, you have to turn the heater up so he opens his window, then you can access it later in the alleyway we learned about in the last game. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
There's no reason to go through the desk at the moment.
At the moment. You see how she says that? Ooh, they give you hints. That's how they give you hints back in the day.
There's no reason.
Already did that.
Police department memos and other didactic blurbs.
Didactic blurbs. I like that. Didactic blurbs. Could you use that in a sentence? Well, I would think you'd want to use a fork, not your hands. You know, don't be grabbing the spaghetti. It gets pretty nasty. Okay, there, Grub Tanuki. All right. All right, let's talk to Mosley.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
Some stuff.
You're the
some
writer.
things, some
Ask
stuff.
away.
All this stuff. But that's the most important thing. Let's look at the patterns.
Do you know anything about the patterns around the bodies?
Yeah, weird, huh?
Very weird.
All 7 victims had those marks around them. We've got all the marks on file, but we haven't figured out what, if anything, they mean.
Can I see the other 6 patterns?
Sure. People like that kind of stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
Might make the book seem more mysterious.
Yeah.
Go talk to Officer Franks. Tell her I said you could see the file.
Woo, got a point. All right. Well, what are we gonna look at next? Let's ask him about Cabri Sanko.
Does the phrase Capri Sanko mean anything to you?
Hell no. Is that French?
Yes.
My mother spoke it, but I always had a hard enough time just speaking English.
We can tell.
True enough.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You got right back at it. Yeah. That's
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Is she that redheaded chick that works at Freddy's?
No.
Then I don't know her.
Was Freddy's around back then? I only know of Freddy's in the last few years. Is Freddy's that old? It could be a different Freddy's. Maybe Freddy's is from Nolan. I don't know. Well, let's ask about St. John's Eve.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
That's coming up, isn't it? We get some occasional weirdness in the quarter, but nothing much. We used to have a lot of strange things happen, though, or so I hear.
Yeah, it's a big voodoo. Biggest voodoo night of the year. Ooh, you can insult him? Should I insult him? Nah, we'll do it after.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Animal masks? You mean like those Halloween masks they sometimes use in robberies?
You've seen too much Point
I don't
Blank.
think so.
Point Break.
More like real animals.
Oh,
Never ran across anything like that.
and you're a detective in Nolan's. You should be ashamed of yourself.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's voodoo that goes on in this city, sure. I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all faked. It doesn't have anything to do with the real stuff. I know. I asked some experts. It's intimidation tactics. That's all.
I asked experts. You mean the experts were like, we have investigated ourselves and discovered that we have done nothing wrong? Those experts?
What else can you tell me about voodoo?
I told you, don't worry about that part of it. It's all faked.
Oh, okay. So it's all fake
What do you
news.
know about the voodoo murders?
See, they knew about fake news all the way
Lots.
back in 1993.
Can you be more specific?
Oh, more specific. Sure.
Do you know anything about the killers?
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know this from the variety of footprints found at the
Okay.
scenes.
Footprints. Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Can be, but we'd have to have a suspect in custody first. And the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have.
Yeah.
Most of the footprints are smudged,
Oh,
trodden
their
over,
footprints.
unreadable.
Oh, yeah, it could work.
These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
Well, yeah.
How many murders have there been so far?
7 murders have so far been linked to the voodoo murders case. The
7.
first murder
It's a
occurred about 8
magical
weeks
number.
ago. The MO is the same in each murder. Lake Pontchartrain was the 7th.
Okay.
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, a few bare footprints.
Yeah.
Found a few fibers, but not many. The weirdest one was leopard fur.
Leopard fur.
Leopard fur.
He dreams about a woman that transforms into a leopard. Ooh. Could it be a coinky-dink?
Describe the crime scenes.
Well, there's the corpse itself, minus the heart.
See,
Around where the
heart.
body was killed, we find marks and flour and blood.
Aw,
There
they're
are
just
traces
trying to
of
make-
wax from candles,
make a
red
nice
and
cake,
black.
and they ran out of
Ordinary
milk.
wax candles, so the lab reports. Also blood and feathers of chickens and goat's blood. And plenty of the victim's own, of course.
Well, yeah, you know what? They're not that intelligent. They needed milk. They've got a goat. Goat milk, right? Psh, they just didn't. They didn't know. I guess they forgot
What's the
you could
coroner
drink goat
say?
milk, so they took the blood
The
instead.
victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing. We haven't located a single one of them.
Hump the night.
Lovely. Any idea what they do with them?
Don't even want to know. Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally scared to death. The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife. Probably
Like
a
the one we
ritualistic
saw
dagger.
in the Voodoo Museum. Oh yeah, pieces coming together.
Any witnesses?
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance.
No coincidences,
It's
huh?
damned weird.
It's true.
Like they just don't want people to
Especially
see.
in
And so
voodoo.
nobody sees nothing.
Unless you don't believe in voodoo, and then it's all just coincidence.
Know anything about the
OMG,
victims?
right?
The victims are all out-of-towners. We still don't know why.
Oh,
Oh,
nothing.
out of
Never mind.
towners.
Sure, no
Tourists.
problem.
Great. I'm going to
Okay.
cancel my New
Anything
Orleans
else?
trip. I don't want to end up being a victim. Yep. Oh, snakes?
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only thing I know about snakes is that I don't like them.
Well, you've never met Nagini. She's kind of cool, okay? Until she gets with Voldemort, and she's a bitch. No coincidences in voodoo. Yep. Yes. The famous saying said by that wise man. I forget his name. Alright, say.
What else can you tell me about
there's more
St.
about
John's Eve?
I don't know much except what I already told you.
I wasn't paying attention. Case status.
What's the status on the voodoo murders case?
It's going. I can't seem to make any progress, though. Sluggish damn case. It's weird.
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
What's the status on the voodoo murders
Can you
case?
hear him?
I told you. It's going for shit.
Yep. Alright. Nolan's.
What can you tell me about Nolans?
You and me grew up here together. You tell me.
Right.
It's a pretty nice place, even seeing the stuff I see, you know. The Carter's getting a bit too wild, though. Getting hard to control. Not quite what it was when you and me used to hang here, but
I've been to the
hell,
Port.
I've never known anything else.
I went to Nolan's in 2001, and then again around 2005 or 6, somewhere in there. Yep. It's insulting.
Trying for a real estate job with that coat?
No? Are you trying out for a janitorial job with that hair?
Yeah, he can dish it out. He can take it. All right.
How about getting me some coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Yes.
Should that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict. It's just that what we got here hardly qualifies.
So I'm desperate.
It's your stomach. I'll get you some when we're done talking.
Okay.
That long?
All right, I'll go now.
Yeah, get him out of the office.
Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
So touch everything while he's gone. That's what the game is telling me. Alright, so... Alright.
There's no reason. If Mosley wants the window open,
Okay. Interesting. There's a reason to send him out of the office, and I can't remember what it is.
Here, drink it.
Thanks.
Don't make me. Alright, well, Okay, I guess I just gotta keep asking him questions until I figure out what I need.
Okay, anything else?
Yes. Photographs.
I got those photographs you left for me.
Really? Great. What'd you think?
Astonishingly
Hey, another viewer,
lifelike.
welcome.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Playing,
You got any more
Gabriel
ideas
Knight,
for
Sins of
photos for the
Father,
book?
20th edition.
A cop author photo might be nice.
Ooh.
You and me? Together?
Why not? Of course, you'll have to try to tone down your masculinity.
Well, okay. I'll call the police photographer. Franks, come in here a minute, would you? And bring your camera.
Okay, I'm getting the picture. Yes. So they gave me points, so this is definitely important.
What did you need, Detective Mosley?
We need a picture, please. And make it a good
Detective
one, eh,
Mosley.
sweetheart?
Sure.
It's the Mosley boys.
Sweetheart.
Say, chintzy.
Was there anything else, Knight?
How about one of me and Officer Franks?
Gee, I don't know. Franks? Just kidding, Franks. You want to get me fired for sexual harassment, Knight?
That's about back in then.
Yeah,
But today, that'd probably do it just
Now, is there
asking.
anything else, or can I let this lady go back to her desk?
Yeah. Game's not too loud, is it, by the way? Oh, my other viewer left. I'm sad. Oh, wait. Oh, cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Yeah, it's a bot. It's only my bot. Did Grub Tanuki leave me? Okay. It is a teeny bit loud. Alright. Let me see.
Nope, that's about it.
Right,
Great.
turn it down.
Thanks,
Is it
Franks.
the
Hey,
music,
I
or
made a
is it
rhyme.
the,
You're astonishing, mostly.
vocals?
Don't call me that in front of the lady, wise guy.
Alright, as soon as this lets me.
Okay,
Just a
anything
bit.
else?
Yes. Oop. Exit. Come on. Alright, let's turn this audio down just slightly. Actually, I'll leave it up. Turn the voices down. There. Turn the game. Alright. Okay, can you hear my voice now? Because I got my microphone all the way up, and it's showing I'm in the yellow and sometimes hit red. Is that better, though?
Can I ask you about some stuff?
Okay.
You're the writer. Ask away.
Alright. Let's chat.
So, how's it hanging, bud?
Okay, good.
Lousy. I hate crime scenes. People are sick fucks. You know that, Knight?
I'm starting to get that impression.
Yes, you are. I think.
What's the status on the voodoo?
I told you.
Yeah, we already did that. We already talked about the photographs. Got coffee. New Orleans. Sultan. Let me ask
Tell me
yourself.
about yourself.
For the book?
Sure, why not?
Okay. What do you want to know?
Police force.
How do you like working on the police force?
All right.
Are you kidding?
It's
you
better.
know I love being a cop. And Narlands, it's the best place in the world to be one.
Really? So I should go be a cop in Nolan's?
What are your
you saying?
plans for the future?
Well, you know,
I mean, it's
I
only
don't like
been
to count my chickens
32
before they're
years.
hatched, but I don't see why I can't be the chief of police of Narlands someday. I already
I
know
can.
the mayor, and my track
I mean, look
record
at
is
that
one of
nose.
the best in the
It just
department.
does not speak
I'm sure it's just a matter of
chief
moments, mostly.
police, man.
Yeah, you'll see.
Got any hobbies?
Yeah, making your life miserable.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious. Don't you shoot or chew or something like that?
Chew.
No,
That's a hobby.
I'm a freaking
Chewing.
ballet dancer. Jeez. Yeah, I was #1 at the Louisiana State Fair Marksman Contest. I play trumpet, too.
Oh, you play trumpet.
You know, put your lips together and blow.
That's whistling, my friend. Trumpet playing is put your lips together and buzz.
How's your home life?
Oh, real
Who said
funny
that?
night. Why don't you just bring in some freaking salt?
Ooh, he's divorced.
You know Annie left me.
Yep.
My home life is shit.
Yep.
Right. Sorry about
Oh,
that.
that's my bad. I'm the one that clicked the button. We'll be done.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, who is
Okay.
the actress, the famous
Anything
actress?
else?
You know how to whistle, don't you? Just put your lips together and blow. Garbo? Was that Garbo? Betty Garbo? What was her name? Ann Garbo? Or was that Betty Davis? I don't know. I don't know who that was. Anyway, I guess that's all I can do here. So I'm going to go get that case file.
I'm gonna hit the road.
Ciao, baby.
Still got a lot to do to get through this day. Oh, there's the crisp blade right there. Ah, it's my loading icon. Okay, so is it her I talked to? Yeah, I think she's the one that has the files.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes?
Yeah, case file.
Can you get a file for me?
What file would that be?
The Voodoo Murders file. Detective Mosley said I could see it.
Really? Well, if you said so.
He did. And I'll be the witness for you, Gabriel. friend of mine back in the day, in the early 2000s, we were playing a role-playing game. He made a character named Gabriel Knight. Claims it was a coincidence. He had no idea that this game existed.
There it is. You can look at it all you want, but don't leave this area with it, okay? And no photocopies either, I'm afraid.
No
Of
photocopies.
course. I understand completely.
Oh, I got some points. Alright, well, let's look at this.
Gabriel opens and reads the police file.
Okay, here's the different things. Okay, I can't do anything with it. Now, I think there's a reason.
I told you, you can't photocopy official police files.
Right, sorry. I forgot.
Okay.
I'm done.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so here's what we do.
The camera isn't Gabriel's
Okay,
to mess with.
I'm gonna go make this hotter. So Mosley will open his window. I do believe that's what it's supposed to do. Yep. Okay. Alright. So that's the cool thing about the game, is figuring out what to do. So let's go back into Mosley's.
Hey.
Oh,
Nice.
he's taking his jacket
Come on
off.
in. Whew, it's hot in here.
Yes, it is.
I can't do that with Mosley
That's
sitting
right.
right there.
Okay. This is where you go and get coffee.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
Okay.
You're the writer.
This
Ask
is why
away.
you should go get coffee. Coffee.
How about getting me some coffee?
What am I, your slave?
Yes.
Hey, I'm working my butt off here.
Yeah. Fine.
Okay, we getting it. We living it. Oh yeah. Now, I got some points. Ooh, I just got identity thief.
I think I'll just borrow this badge.
Huh. Interesting.
Hey, what are you doing with my coat?
Nothing. I thought I saw something crawling on it.
Just drink this.
Thanks, Terrence. I mean it.
Alright. So now, I know I can get her back in here if we take another photo. That's what I like about these games, too. A lot of times, if you miss something, it can be, that's it, game over. You have to go back and reload. But some of them gave you chances to do the same thing over and over again until you get
Okay.
it right.
Anything else?
So, let's look at photographs.
I got those photographs you left for me.
So you said. Did you think of any other shots for the book?
Let's take another cop author shot.
Yep.
What for?
I don't think we got your best side.
See?
Really?
See?
Okay.
I'm watching
I'll
you.
have Franks come in again.
See what I'm doing there? Hey, look, right here.
Franks,
Look at me.
come
Look at
back
me.
in
Right
here with that camera.
See what we did there? Good.
I hate to put my coat on. It's so damn hot in here. But a picture's a picture.
Now what, sir?
This clown wants another picture. You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. What else could I possibly have to do? Ready? Smile.
Well, good. I'm glad you see.
Anything else, Knight?
Yeah. I gotta check
Hold on
my
a
hair.
sec while I go check my hair.
Good God, Knight. Make it fast.
Now watch this. I knew that it was something like this. I knew we had to do this. So now, she's gone. I take those. Yes. And I copy them. Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Just wanna check this machine here.
Whistling. I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to do. Hey, is somebody whistling that they're doing something they're not supposed to do? What a nonchalant whistle. Okay, we get it. You're nonchalant. Alright. Put this back. And click. See, I wish you could just... Wait, can you? Hold on. Can you just right-click and go to your... No, you can't. Alright, cool. Haha, I got some points. The points are mine. Ah, 2 viewers. Somebody's back. Is it a bot or is it a real viewer? If you're not a bot, say hi.
Hurry up, would ya?
Alright. Stab, stab. Oh. Sorry.
Okay, ready.
Thanks, hun. Let me know when you get them developed.
Hun?
The photos, that is.
Sexual harassment.
Yeah, sure.
But this is
Anything else,
93.
Knight?
Nope.
Nope, that's about it.
Good. See
All
ya,
right.
Franks.
Uh-huh.
Thank God I can take this thing off again. Damn, it's hot.
Now, how to get him to open his window? Because I know we're supposed to do that.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
If Mosley wants...
He'll do it himself. Okay. I think that's all I need here. Okay, so now I've got his badge. I've got copies
I'm gonna hit
of the
the
other
road.
stuff.
Ciao, baby.
I think I can use the badge to see, go see Miss Getty. Because we had to have a reason to go in there. So basically I'm going to be committing, maybe, but how to get him to put his coat back on. Try to thermostat again.
Gabriel decides to give Mosley a break and not change the temperature again.
What? Oh, there's a mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's... Oh, never mind. I already know. Hey, mostly.
Knight. I had a feeling you'd show up. Dang air conditioning must be on
there we go.
blink.
If Mosley wants the window open, he can do it himself. Mosley's caught.
Yeah.
Mosley was one of those beefy guys in his youth. Now he's getting lumpy.
Oh,
At
like
least
me.
he's taken off that horrible coat.
Aw. Homage to me? Okay, so if there's nothing there...
That doesn't seem to work that way.
Okay.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Let's copy paste, Charles, exit. No, there's nothing I can figure that out. Okay, let me try something here. Yeah, I've already turned the thermostat up. That's why he took his jacket
I'll
off.
let you get back to it.
Later, Knight.
Because, yeah, when I try to stab. Oh, sorry. See, if I try to do it again,
Gabriel decides to give
it won't let me,
Mosley a
but it's
break
already turned up. It's
and
up
not
to 80
change
degrees.
the temperature
In
again.
Nolan's, that's probably hot. Let me try something. Because you can go into the alleyway. Maybe if we go into the alleyway, we'll see him open it.
If Gabriel wants to...
Yeah. Okay, now, yeah. Maybe it's too early. Maybe it's too early for that. Okay. Well, let's go back to the map. All right. So I think I've done everything. Let me go back to the bookstore.
Hey, Grace, here I am.
Oh boy, party
you
time.
Again. Somebody's popping on and going off. All right, well, let me look at my stuff here. Okay. So we got that. Let's look at the badge here.
The badge says Nolans Police Department and Detective Franklin Mosley.
Okay, so we don't have to change the picture or anything. That's good. Okay, we have anything we joined? No, okay. Let's see if I can get her to do any research or anything yet.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
What's up? What up? Oh, yeah, rest research.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
I need you to look up a Madame Casino.
Madame Casino? Is she related to the murders the same way your friend Molly Aghetti was?
Grace, Casino's at least 70.
As if that
You
makes
heard
a
of Sugar
difference to
Mama?
you. Okay, I'll see what I can
Oh,
find.
yeah, exactly. She's
Anything
snarky
else?
now, right?
I can't think of anything.
Let's ask her.
Do you have any idea what Cabri Sanko means?
No. Sounds French,
All
though.
these people in New Orleans, and none of them speak French. It's just, you could just ask some random person on the street. They probably know what it means. Anyway, let's ask her about.
You know anything about Marie Laveau?
Wasn't she a big voodoo queen before the Civil
Yes,
War?
big voodoo priestess.
That's
Well, you've just heard everything I know about her.
Aw. We'll leave it at that. Alright, so then we will go. Alright, do we want to go to Getty and pretend we're Detective Mosley, or do we want to go to St. Louis Cemetery number 1?
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Alright, do we want to go to the cemetery? Alright, let's go to the cemetery. Talk to the watchman. He looks like a cool dude.
Hello there. Got a sec?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
You know, if you're there and you go, you can find a grave of some famous musicians. If you live and listen real closely, you can hear them decomposing. Okay. Thanks, I'll be here all day.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Sure. She was the voodoo queen of New Orleans, a powerful voodooian and a powerful
Voodooian.
sorceress.
It's like a comedian,
Believers still
just
come
less
to a
funny.
tomb, you know. They write secret marks on the walls, leave offerings. Then there's the tourists. They come out of curiosity. As a matter of fact, that big Dr. John fella from that voodoo museum,
Yep.
he's here at least once a day. But Marie Laveau's tomb isn't the only one the believers visit and make markings and leave offerings at.
Oh, it's not? What about other marked
You
tombs?
said there were other mock tombs?
Yep, I've seen bull hearts left on tombs and a nest of vulture feathers, fleets of peas and congreve, animal parts, human parts even, it look like. Male parts, if you get my meaning.
Ooh,
And this is one of the great family
that's called
crypts, mind
graffiti,
you.
my friend.
Odd how them types just pick a spot and stick to it.
I'm up to 70. 20%. Oh, okay. This guy has got to know what this means.
Do you have any idea what Cabri Sanko means?
Nope, can't say that I do.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, number 1.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not in the ground, don't you?
Water table.
The
Yeah,
water
I knew
table's
that.
too high. Them coffins will float right out of their grave.
Oh, yeah. I've heard stories.
Them dead will go floating right down into the Dakota. Of course, if it were Mardi Gras, nobody'd even notice. It's a historical place. People buried in here from the Civil War. Back further, too. Take a look around. You'll see.
All right. Let's see what he knows about voodoo.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by
Basically.
slaves.
Yeah, we already covered that. All right, the voodoo moidas.
What do you know about the voodoo?
Moida.
Isn't it just awful, them finding those bodies with the voodoo things around them? I don't think there's any real voodoo going on. Somebody trying to cover their tracks is all.
And he would know. He has the shining.
What can you tell me about
Scatman Carruthers could play him.
Seem like everyone wants to visit Narlands at least once in their lives. And they love the cemetery tours. I see tourists in here every day of the year.
Do you?
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? I see snakes around here all the time. Most
Garden
of them
snakes.
aren't poisonous, of course. I don't
Trouser
mind
snakes.
snakes
Oh,
myself.
wait, sorry.
Lots of folks are afraid
I
of
didn't
them.
say that. I don't remember saying anything about trouser snakes.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
Well, St. John the Baptist is the patron saint of voodoo.
Now, isn't that weird?
Sometimes we get weird goings on in the cemetery on that night. More often on a few nights before. People taking grave dirt, bones, and who knows what.
John the Baptist.
That's pretty
is the
disgusting.
patron saint of
Yep.
voodoo.
Don't know what they do with them, but it can't
Is
be
that
pretty.
voodoo or is that Catholic? Like, who made him the patron saint? The voodooans or the Catholics? Or is he just the patron saint of... Let's say pagans, because voodoo is rooted in Catholicism as well, technically. It may be still considered voodoo, paganism, yeah. So, is it that John the Baptist is a patron saint of pagans? Or is it that voodoo just claims him as their saint? It's a good question, I guess.
Do you know
What about
anything
animal
about animal masks?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you don't know. Ask him about himself.
Tell me about
He looks
yourself.
like a cool...
My name is Toussaint
cat.
Gervais.
Cat.
I'm the watchman here at St. Louis #1.
What exactly do you do here?
He's the grounds
Oh, I keep
keeper.
the place tidy, of course.
He's like
Big part of
Hagrid.
my job, too, is looking out for the grievers, you know.
Oh, yeah.
People come to pay their respects, and they need looking out for. Sometimes they so grief-bound, they don't know
he
what
probably
they
has
do.
to- yeah, that's actually a pretty important job.
Tell me about
Serious.
yourself.
That's about all there is to say.
He's so humble.
You been working here a long time?
Longer than you've been alive, son. I may perhaps be here longer than you'll be alive, for that matter.
All right, that's it. Okay, so let's take a look around. Oh, look, a brick. Just there randomly. Is it giving me a point? I got a point. Okay, there's two.
No way. Something might answer.
And don't talk to the tombs. It might answer.
The name Ross is inscribed on this old tomb.
Okay.
My family's tomb is down that way, past the Ross tomb.
So we got the knights. Another tomb, statue.
The marble denizens of the cemetery only stare back blankly.
Okay. Another tomb.
This tomb almost looks like a little house.
But I wouldn't want to live there.
What?
New Orleans is famous for its above-ground tombs. The high water table prevents bodies from being interred underground.
Right. Yes, I see the markings. I will get to them in case you're wondering. I just like to cover all the bases. Another statue. Okay. Offerings.
No thanks.
Plaque.
A plaque on the tomb reads,
Oh, well, yeah, that's her Laveau.
Laveau.
That's Laveau's.
Mosley and I used to switch street signs, but this is really sick.
I love it gives you that. Oh, here we go. Marie Laveau. This Greek revival tomb is a reputed burial place of this notorious voodoo queen. A mystic cult, voodooism of African origin, was brought to the city from Santo Domingo, and also known as Haiti these days, and flourished in 19th century. Marie Laveau was the most widely known of many practitioners of the cult. And like we learned earlier, there was two of them, a mother and a daughter. I still maintain she's a Highlander, and that the mother-daughter thing was a sham. Alright, let's look at these markings now.
Odd-looking marks adorn the Laveau tomb wall.
Okay.
The wall doesn't work that way.
Then why'd you give me the option?
Gabriel can't take the marks with him that way. The wall doesn't work that way.
Then why do I have that option?
Gabriel likes the idea of leaving marks on the tomb, but at the moment, He's not sure what to say or how to say it.
Yeah, that was my bad. I need to get the sketchbook. There we go. Write it down.
I want a copy of these strange marks.
All right. Nice. Nice. All right, cryptogram people, solve it. I'll give you 5 seconds. Let me know the answer. 1, 2, 3, or 5. Okay, you're done. That's all the time you get. That's the answer. Okay, let's take a look at it, shall we? Oh, there we are.
Looking at the series of crosses, Gabriel can't help but think they have a pattern and meaning he is not comprehending.
Yep, it's definitely an alphabet, and if you sat down and tried to work at it, probably could. All right, well, we can go to exit to tomb.
I don't need to go visit the family tomb today.
What? He's not. Exit to right tomb. Okay, we'll go to this one over here then. Ooh, nice stab. Ooh, the Getty tomb.
The imposing tomb is elaborately labeled
Trying to
Getty.
get in. Go talk to Getty. You can't read. Was that going too fast? Okay, so let's look at this statue. It's just a
The
statue.
stone angel leans down to gaze at something unseen. Gabriel looks at and in the vases, but he doesn't see anything he wants to take.
Okay.
An angel draped dramatically over a stone plinth marks the entrance to a large tomb.
Ooh, a switch.
There's a small marble plate near the tomb doors.
I got a feeling. Uh-oh. I'm about to die.
It's locked shut.
Okay.
The plate is in locked position. There's a keyhole on the plate, but Gabriel can't
Okay, so we at
operate
least have
that
to get
without
a,
a key.
Key. Okay, so I guess let's get around here. Let's go back to the entrance.
I don't need to go visit the family tomb today.
Okay, but he's got a family too, so that might be important later, right? Ooh, sky! You can actually look
St.
at the
Louis
sky.
Cemetery No. 1 is one of the most
Ain't that
historic
interesting?
and beautiful places in the quarter.
Okay, I guess that's really all I can do. Actually, I'm going to ask him about these.
Does this mean anything to you?
Sure, I see them marks all the time on the tombs. Don't know what they mean, though.
Okay. Okay. Alright, I guess the only thing left to do is go visit Miss Getty. We've done everything else that I think we can think of. Alright, Miss Getty. Pretty yard, pretty house. Gotta get past the butler. And I bet you the butler did it. That's a nice hound of the basket.
May I help you?
I've got important business with Miss Getty.
Yes. I'm waiting on some evidence of that, sir.
Oh, this'll show you. Wait.
Please let me in.
No. Go away before I call the police.
Oh. Oh, okay. Wait. Do I need to use the badge on the door? Maybe?
May I help you?
Yeah, no. Use the badge on him now. Okay. There we go.
My name is Detective Mosley. I'm here on police business.
Really? How interesting. Wait here. I'll inform Miss Getty.
After all the BS I gave him, now he buys it. Oh, you mean you've been lying to me? But I'll believe the badge. I mean, it's a real badge.
Miss Getty will see you. Right this way.
Oh, I got in. I'm so smart. Sometimes
Miss
these
Getty will
games
be
can
down shortly.
get. There's another game I'm going to play later down the
Thank you.
road. Sometimes the answer is so simple, you never think of it. It's just meow. Right? All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, interesting art. She's gonna let me look around before she comes in. I'm just gonna do an auto look. No snooping until she gets there.
What can I do for you, Detective?
Oh, they really gotta give her that sultry femme fatale look, don't they? Well, ooh, I can look around a bit. Let's see what it says.
Undoubtedly proof that there is a God.
Wow.
I'm trying
Trying what?
to reach the truth.
Oh. You can tell
Gabriel
this
is
was
trying
made.
to impress the girl, not make her gag.
You can tell this was made in '93.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Here we
Miss
go. Let's
Getty?
get to the actual
I
questions.
assume that's what you're here for, Detective.
All right. So first, yeah, we're not going to flirt with her. We'll do that later. Do we want to start with the important things or do the side stuff first? Let's start with the side stuff.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Why would you want to know about that, Detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
There's nothing silly
Little
about
bit.
the voodoo murders.
But that voodoo is faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the
This is
papers
what we
say, all
call in
right.
today's society
But
fake
you're not
news.
convinced.
No, frankly, I'm not. The police department isn't known for its imagination.
Oh, well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
Wait, is that a slight or a compliment?
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The murders? Only what I read in the papers.
And what do you read in the papers?
My
I'm
horoscope.
sure you know much more about it than I, Detective.
Ooh, she's already on to him. She's on to him.
Tell me about your life in New Orleans.
I would be
The
too.
Getty family came to New Orleans
Not
in
voice of
1800.
Tim Curry.
We worked very hard to get where we are.
So if y'all weren't
On
here
the
for
other
day
hand,
one,
we've
the
done a
original
lot for
game,
this
he was
community.
voiced by Tim Curry.
I can believe that.
But they changed
You're
the voice
doing a lot
actors
for
in this,
me
and I
right
discovered
now.
when I started playing it, and it makes me mad. I'm still upset about it. Because Tim Curry was awesome. Is awesome. He's still alive. But I guess when they redid everything, they decided they needed to upgrade the audio quality, and I guess Tim Curry wasn't available. This would have been around 2013. I don't know when he had his stroke, but the Rocky Horror Picture Show remake, which he had already had a stroke, was in the late teens. So either they just couldn't afford him, or he had already had a stroke by then. I'm thinking,
Do you
snakes.
know anything about snakes?
I'm no expert. I don't fear them like most people do.
Snake lady. St. John's Eve.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I believe it's some sort of local holiday, but I don't know much about it.
Really? Really? I don't know. It's a local holiday. You're either that out of touch with the poor folk, or you hiding something.
What do you know about Marie
Honestly, I
Laveau?
could believe either.
I've heard of her, of course, but that's about it.
See, if anybody here knows about film noir and mystery novels and just basic thing of the 90s, she is definitely being presented as the main bad guy. This is Basic Instinct. You know it. Now, whether or not she is the bad guy, I don't remember. I don't know. But she's definitely making me feel like she's the bad guy. Like she's the new Marie Laveau. But we'll see.
Do you have any idea what Cabri Sanko means?
Cabri Sanko.
No,
I love that
don't.
word.
What does it mean, Detective?
That's confidential information, ma'am.
It's confidential.
Do you know anything
like
about
that.
animal masks?
Animal masks? I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, masks of animals. She's not very bright either. Okay, that's actually asked.
Can you tell me anything about what happened out at the lake?
I wish I could. But I've never seen or heard anything unusual at the lake. And I do spend quite a bit of time out there.
So, I'm not gonna flirt yet. Let's ask about
Tell
yourself.
me about yourself.
I suppose I don't really have a choice.
No, you don't.
What do you want to know, Detective?
What kind of things interest you?
I don't have a lot of free time, but I do appreciate the arts. Opera, symphony, ballet, fine art. If you look around, you'll see that we collect African art, for example.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
It is, Detective. It means a great deal to me.
Nice. So she's in touch with African lineage and history, but still claims to have no concept of what voodoo is. Pretty much. Even though that's all rooted in the African history. Okay.
Do you have a career?
A career? Being the head of the Getty family is a 24-hour-a-day job. We have many holdings and many responsibilities, financial and otherwise. The management of our business affairs and properties leaves me with time for little else.
Poor little rich girl?
Believe it or not, Detective, wealth does have its price.
Tell me about your family.
The Gettys? We're a very private family.
How many people are there in your family?
Well,
Suspicious.
my mother just passed away.
Oh, I am sorry.
That is sad.
So am I. She was a magnificent woman. We were very close. I was an only child.
And your father?
I never knew him.
It's hard to believe that any man would leave a woman like you, or like your mother must have been.
He did not leave, Detective. But that's really none of your concern.
I'm sorry. Go on.
There are, of course, other Gettys in the city. I have a large extended family.
I see. Do you have a husband, boyfriend?
I'm very independent, Detective. The women in my family have always preferred it that way.
So you've never been married?
Gotcha.
No, and I never will be.
What
Oh,
about
snap.
Yes, that is likely. Someday.
Why am I getting a very weird Handmaiden's Tale feeling off this now all of a sudden?
I wouldn't know where to begin.
As you wish, Detective.
Alright, let's chat.
This is quite a place.
Thank you. It's been in the family a long time.
Excuse me, but your eyes are really distracting. I don't think I've ever seen a color quite like that brownish gold. It's so deep and rich. Man, if I could bottle that, I'd make a fortune.
Thank you, Detective. That's an interesting observation, though probably not relevant to your case.
No.
A good detective never knows what might be relevant, Miss Getty.
Then you must be truly exceptional at your job.
I like that.
I can't help noticing that you're in incredible shape, Miss Getty. Your legs are so strong. Do you work out at one of the clubs by the lake?
Well, Detective, I do enjoy physical activity.
Oh, me too.
Tisk,
Actually,
tisk, tisk.
I was referring to swimming and modern dance. I can't say that I do much exercising at the
She
lake,
recently
though.
had them leave. Now they go all the way up.
It was worth asking.
That's a movie
I think this has
reference.
gone on long enough. You're not really a detective, are you?
Who, me? Well, I am on this case, Miss Getty.
I saw you at the lake yesterday. I thought you must be with the police since you were there, but you don't act like a police officer. Besides, I'm rather certain that the other man said his name was Mosley.
Uh-oh.
All
She
right,
got you.
you caught me. I'm not with the police. My name is Gabriel Knight. I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Well, Mr. Knight, now that we've established who you are, perhaps you can tell me the real reason you're here.
Well, I am researching the book, and I thought you might have seen or heard something at the lake.
I don't like liars, Mr. Knight.
Okay, you're right. I really just wanted to see you again. You can be mad at me if you want, but I swear I've never done anything like this before.
Mr. Knight, you've lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless questions. If it weren't vaguely flattering, I'd really be angry. You're lucky I don't call the real
Yeah, at least
police.
she's a good sport about it.
I think you should go, Mr. Knight.
Malia, wait. If you just give me a chance.
I've wasted enough time. I'll have Robert show you out.
Oh, I don't think there's anything in here really. It's just stuff to look at.
Robert? Show Mr. Knight out, please.
I most certainly will.
Yes, you will.
Thank you very much. I had a lovely time. Ah, shit.
Okay, well, I think we've done just about everything I can think of. So let's head back and see if that closes the day. If not, we're missing something.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Okay.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
You won't get far questioning me about it, Sherlock.
Let me run through
What
these.
can you tell me about Nolans?
I've only been here 2 months, but I love it.
I'm missing
So much
something.
more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible here.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? Never heard of it. Must be a local custom. New Orleanians
Now,
love
see, I
to
believe her.
party.
She's only been in New Orleans for 2 months.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I'd rather not hear about your sex life, Knight.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
What do you want to know?
How old are you?
Old enough to know about men like you.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing, I guess. Never mind.
All right. So now here's the part. All right, up to 80. Okay. All right. I gotta think. Can't do anything there. I've already been to St. Louis Cemetery. I've already been to the drugstore. I've already been to the Voodoo Museum. I mean, I guess we can go to... Been to the police station. All right, I guess we'll go to Jackson Square and St. Louis Cathedral. Oh, here's something new. Hot dog vendor. There's a tap dancer.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yep, I mind all right.
Why?
Because A, I don't know anything, and B, I'm busy.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, wait.
The vendor wouldn't be interested in seeing that.
Okay. The mime is gone.
Oh, hey! Oh, come back here. Hey!
Okay, that's important.
Oh, unbelievable. Rotten luck.
Okay. Okay, something about that sketch. Let me go get that sketch.
Gabriel can't reach the drawing from where he is.
Okay. So, do I have anything? Not really.
Hey, float over here, would you?
The drawing ignores Gabriel. There's a drawing caught up against the statue.
Okay, so we're looking for a way.
A doobie dog vendor has set up business in the square. He has his nose buried in a paperback novel. Gabriel notices that it is not one of his. Big surprise.
Big surprise. Anything in here?
The vendor wouldn't be interested in seeing that.
Of course not. Ooh, I can talk to him.
Do you do requests?
Got any money?
Nope.
Something to eat?
No.
There you have it. No.
Can you fit through the bars around the statue?
Okay, okay.
Got any money?
Nope.
There you have it. No.
You dance pretty well for a kid.
Give me some money then.
I don't have any.
Then don't block the view, mister.
Can't think of anything at the
So I
moment.
need to get
Okay
food.
then.
Could I get a doobie dog, please?
Not now. I'm busy.
An unambitious person in the 90s. Amazing.
There's social commentary for you, right? So how do I get him?
A doobie dog vendor has set up business in the square. He has his nose buried in a paperback novel. Gabriel notices that it is not one of his. Big surprise.
Okay. So I gotta get him. I don't know if that's gonna do anything.
The vendor wouldn't be in.
Alright. Alright, so I gotta get some food or money for him.
Can you do the Nutcracker Suite in D minor?
Say what?
Oh, never mind. How about a more bluesy version of When the Saints Go Marching In?
The music's down a little. Let me turn it up. Okay. I guess it's just gonna play it but not actually do anything for me. Yeah, you can barely hear it, unfortunately. I got the music turned down. If I can get in there, if you'll let me.
That was great. Thanks. Hey there, nice beat. I dig it.
The drummer does not respond.
Stupid wind. Now I have to start all over.
What are you working on now?
Just starting another drawing of the cathedral.
How's it going?
Life sucks.
I just lost 2 days worth of work.
Those drawing tools are amazing.
Yeah, they're great for laying lines, angles, circles, anything geometric. It's pretty meticulous, but I prefer it to freehand.
Can you draw anything with those tools?
They're great for ordered complex forms and patterns, but they won't help me do Monet.
Ooh. Okay. I know.
Say, do you think there's anything you can do with these patterns?
I'm a student. I don't take commissions.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so I gotta get him his sketch pad, his sketch back, then he'll probably do some drawings. But in order to get the sketch back, the kid has to go in there and get it. But in order for me to get the kid to do it, I have to give him some money or some food, which I'm going with food, which means I have to get this hot dog vendor to give me a doobie dog.
Okay, John Band. Inventive as always with
So
their
how to
instruments.
get
Is having a good
the
old
doobie
time
dog
on the
back?
lawn. Funny how catchy that toe tapping can be.
Okay, now here's where the game gets fun. Try to figure this out. Do I have anything that would interest this guy?
The vendor wouldn't be interested. The vendor wouldn't be. The vendor wouldn't be. The vendor wouldn't be.
Okay, so I don't have anything in my inventory, which tells me I've got to go somewhere else and find more. Okay. So I'm going to go this way. This takes me to the cathedral. Let's see if there's anything in here. Stab.
Gabriel might need the goodwill, but he can't afford to make a donation right now.
Alright.
Someone is in that confessional. Gabriel will have to wait.
Oh, I like the... Look at that. They even put the little dust that flies through the air. That's actually really good attention to detail. Look at that.
Someone is in that confessional. Gabriel will have to wait.
You know what? You got a point. I might have to do that.
The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, two pedestals,
when I had them play
and
the
a choir
music,
area.
It wouldn't let me do anything but sit there and listen. Let's go back to Jackson Square. There's nothing else in here. But I'll try that. Now maybe...
Could you do the Bluesy Saints again?
See? It won't let me move. It won't let me move while they're playing. I must be missing something in one of the other locations. Alright, so I'll just have to look around.
That was great. Thanks. Hello, are you selling doobie dogs or not?
The vendor ignores Gabriel entirely.
Maybe it's got to keep talking to him.
The vendor is clearly not interested in further conversation. The vendor is...
maybe not. Okay,
Occasion band.
Okay, is the Overlook?
The sign says the Overlook's closed for repairs until June 21st.
Let's see if I can get some.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Right? See if I can get some money out of the register.
Gabriel checks the drawer again, just in case life as we know it changed significantly since he last looked.
Gabriel, that's all the change I have.
She won't let you
Touch
take
it and you can kiss your hand goodbye.
Would I do that to you?
Gabriel doesn't want to take that with him.
Go in this room, see if I missed anything in here. Rubbish bin, desk, radio, desk, typewriter, books.
Gabriel doesn't feel like reading right now. There's nothing else Gabriel needs from the medicine cabinet.
Fridge.
The dresser holds...
Maybe. That might be what it's trying to get me to play them all. But yeah, I'll go back and work on that. I just wanted to see. Nothing in here. Okay. I don't think I missed anything at the Voodoo Museums, but I can't think of anything at these two places that are open. She's closed. I don't think I can do anything else at the police station. I may have missed something at St. Louis Cemetery. Let me look around the cemetery one more time. Yeah, I talked to him.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah? What can I do for you?
I don't need to go visit the family tomb today.
The tomb is securely closed.
Securely closed. Exit to Getty Tomb.
This tomb is smaller than most others in the cemetery.
Kind of a pup tent for the dead.
Pup tent for the dead. I feel we have to come back and do something here later. Obviously, but
The plate is in locked position. There's a keyhole on the plate, but Gabriel can't.
already been through all of that. Exit.
I don't need to go visit the family tomb today.
Okay, so yeah, nothing in the cemetery. Nothing here. Nothing else we can do at the Getty. I'm pretty sure there's nothing at Pontchartrain. This was the crime scene from yesterday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing here. Just the blood, marks, all done all that. Okay, so yeah. Try the police station once more to make sure.
The half-grills prevent Gabriel from opening.
Let's see if he's opened his window yet. Well, I'll go in and say hi. Talk to Frank.
Can I bother you again, officer?
What is it this time?
Let's ask him about that.
Do you know what caprice and call means?
No. Sounds foreign or something.
Yeah.
What do you know about Marie Laveau?
Marie Laveau.
Marie who? Is she the one that hangs out on Conti and Nash?
Oh, he's talking about a prostitute. Ooh,
Never
he just
mind.
called Marie Laveau a prostitute. You're gonna get cursed by some voodoo.
What can you tell me about snakes?
What does this look like? A zoo?
Yeah.
Never mind, don't answer that. No, I don't know nothing about no snakes.
Okay.
What do you know about St. John's Eve?
A bunch of crazies out there on St. John's Eve, that's what. We're busy all night.
Really? What kind of crazies?
Oh, your usual Howl at the Mooners, I guess.
Howl at the
They don't look no weirder than them that come in
Ozzy
during
Osbourne
Mardi
song?
Gras. Never can tell.
Or was
though.
that an Iron Maiden song? Iron Maiden. Why did I say Iron Maiden? Black Sabbath. Yeah, y'all gonna get mad at me, I don't know. Alright, animal masks?
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I see plenty of masks during Mardi Gras. Not many animals, though. Of course, there's plenty of animals underneath.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, so let's go see Mosley. Maybe I forgot something.
Hey, bud.
You!
Last time I looked.
Give me my badge!
Oh.
Right now!
Oh, is that why you're so excited? If you knew what I needed it for, you...
I'm sure it was to impress a woman.
Okay.
You could have asked. Do you know how embarrassing it is to admit your badge was stolen? I had a photo with the chief, and he wanted me wearing it. I should lock you up, Knight.
I suppose you could. Seems to me, though, there was that time you borrowed my bike without mentioning it, right from in front of my shop.
Yeah, don't remind me. Just don't do it again.
Okay, okay. This moved a little long. Good, good. So I no longer have the badge. Maybe I need to talk to him some more.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Okay.
Have you ever called the hair club for men?
I'd rather have no hair than your hair, Knight.
Ooh, bazinga.
What's the status on...
I told you, it's
Same
going
thing,
for shit.
nothing new.
You been feeling okay lately? You look like hell.
Me? You know, I can't sleep at night. What with thinking about the case and thinking about Annie.
I can relate. So how do you find anything in this office? It looks like a war zone in here.
Hey, I get my job done. I'm a detective, not Betty Crocker.
There's no reason to go to the desk.
Let me ask him about some stuff. Let's do this.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that. That doesn't seem to work that way.
Really?
That doesn't seem to...
Okay.
Mosley would only take that photocopy away.
Yeah, you're right about that. Okay,
Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
wish there was they had made a thing, a window where you could click on each thing individually.
That doesn't work that way.
Well, I guess that's it. I mean, 'cause that was the lake pattern.
I copied those marks from the lake.
Really? Good for you.
Do you want to see my sketch?
No, we have our own copy, Knight.
Ooh, let me ask you about the scale. Here we are.
I picked up this scale at Lake Pontchartrain.
Yeah? What makes you think it's related to the murders?
Well, it was at the crime scene.
Sure. Must be the only snake in Louisiana, all right. That voodoo snake. Christ.
And that's sometimes police act like in all those movies and TV shows, and it always happens to bite them in the butt, doesn't it? Guess that's it. I know there's something to make this clay. Okay, yeah, I guess that is it. Alright, let's go back to Jackson Square and try to get this hot dog vendor. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, nothing's going on here, so... Here we go. Can't do nothing with them.
That would be at the very least.
Ha! Illegal.
A small boy is tap dancing enthusiastically for a doobie dog vendor. The vendor ignores him.
Can't think of anything at the moment.
Okay, then.
I wonder if I can...
What would the little boy do with that?
Alright.
I have this gift certificate.
I'm busy.
It's good for $20 at St. George's Books. Finest bookstore in New Orleans.
Really? I'll have to check it out sometime.
You could take this gift certificate with you. If you'll give me a doobie dog.
A doobie dog for a $20 gift certificate?
How did I not?
Here you
I
go.
thought I clicked on the certificate earlier, but apparently I didn't. Durr. You see he's into reading. Give him the $20 gift certificate for a bookstore. I thought I clicked on it, though. Yeah, I thought I did earlier. That's why I was so confused. Okay, well, let's look at the hot dog.
The doobie dog is plump and juicy.
Okay, let's give it to the kid. I knew
You
what
wouldn't
to
like
do.
a
It's just
doobie
trying to
dog
figure
by
it
any
out.
chance.
Would I?
Woo-hoo! Eat it!
Thanks, mister. You got any special requests? Let me know.
Yes, I do. Do the Harlem Shake.
You mentioned something about special requests.
Yeah, you got one?
Can you fit through the bars around the statue?
Can I? Just watch me.
Good. There's something in there I can't quite reach.
Woo-hoo, I did it!
Can you reach that piece of paper?
Sure thing.
Yes! Alright.
Here you go.
Thanks, kid.
Yup. See ya.
Give me my ding-dongs. Ding-ding-dong! 83!
It's a technical drawing of St. Louis Cathedral.
Yes, it is. Can I find it? I cannot. Okay. Oh. There we go.
This belongs to you, doesn't it?
My drawing. How'd you get it?
Oh, it was a bit of a squeeze, but I hate to see you lose your work. I lost my only copy of a manuscript once.
Well,
Yep.
you saved
Hey,
my butt.
Buddy's here.
Let me know if I can ever do the same for you, hey?
Yay! Now I can get him to do the drawings.
Is there any way you can reconstruct the whole pattern from these partials?
The pattern is probably circular, and there's some repetition in the elements. Okie dokie. Well, I think there's an area missing. If you could give me any more of these, I'll see what I can do.
Now I gotta get him the last one. Dun 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 dun.
I have another one of those patterns.
There we go.
Really? Let's see. Yeah, this is great. I think there's
All right,
enough
we got
overlap
Bunny
now.
Malkavian and
I'll give it my
Grub
best shot.
Tanuki.
I'll show you what I come up with tomorrow.
Great. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Grub Tanuki's been very involved, helping me figure things out. You know what? I just totally missed that. Did he say come back later?
Is there anything else you need to do that reconstruction?
Nope. I think I have enough now. Thanks.
Okay.
Nice drawing of the cathedral.
Hey, thanks.
It's really precise.
Well, I'm an architectural student, actually. It's good practice.
Do you mind if I watch you?
Be my guest.
Okay. So now I go back to the bookstore because I think that might
It's
be the end of
getting
the day.
late.
Yep.
Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
It's getting late. All right, that's day 2. Now we're about to have a nightmare. He has a nightmare every night, I believe. So let's see what the nightmare is. Stab, stab. Oh. Yeah, each night he basically dreams the same thing, but there's slightly more to it every night, I think. Yeah. And that does look like Getty turning into a leopard. Oh, Chris Blade. Ooh, becomes the snakes. That's new. Snakes around the throat. St. George's rare books. Lightning. Ooh, looks in the eye. Which looks like Gabriel. So they added a little bit. So yeah, each night there's like a little more scene. And here we are. Day 3. See, it won't let you stop there and continue. So the beginning of the next day is always the end of my day 3. Drawn to the halls of learning, I sought there to conspire. But it was in the city of the dead that I found my heart's desire. Ooh. Newspaper! It's Paperboy! Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Okay, well, as soon as we do the opening scene here,
I'm
we'll
so
call it
glad
night.
you could join us today. I've got messages when you want them.
Yes, you do.
I also checked out Casino. There are multiple listings in the white pages. I got the page, but you'll have to figure out the right one.
Okay.
Great. Thanks.
Ah, more points!
Now, are you gonna tell me what happened yesterday with Molly Getty, or is it just too embarrassing? Don't tell me you actually got to see her.
All the stars out tonight.
He's in love.
Gabriel, you don't seriously think she's interested. She can have any man in the city. You know,
Except for me, I'm
men
married.
with bank accounts.
You underestimate the Knight
And she's
family's
also,
tragic
like,
poet
32 years
samurai
older now,
appeal.
'cause it's
When Daddy married
2025.
Mom, she was the hottest catch in town.
I always suspected there was something fishy in your family tree.
Thank you.
But seriously, I think you should be careful.
Meow, Grace.
I'm serious. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach about this.
It's called jealousy, my dear. And you're right, you should be jealous of Malia Getty. As should every woman on this planet.
I just... Never mind. I'll just fix these books. Your life is in your own slippery little hands.
That's right.
The point is to get it into somebody else's hands. And soon.
Alrighty. Okay, well that's it. So we're going to save the game. Alright, and we're going to call it there. Alright. Had fun. We got through another day. Day 2. We'll be back next week and we'll go through turn 3. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm glad y'all joined us. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, it's not as exciting as Halo and Call of Duty and all that good stuff. These are the games they had back in my day in the 90s. is all about solving mysteries, doing puzzles, exploring, because that was the thing. This was the time where computers were finally making it into homes, and they were creating these games, and it was all about exploring and seeing what a computer could do and moving around. It was really cool. It was really a big thing back there to experience all this stuff. And I got a little nostalgia and remembering my days, and it's really cool that I don't just remember everything. I'm actually having to refigure out some of the clues. So, well, thank you. I Spy on the old living room PC. Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, I got a whole host of these games I'm going to be going through over the hopefully years. We're going to go through some Zorks. We're going to go through some King's Quests. We're going to do all the Gabriel Knights. There's 3 of them. We're going to do a bunch of stuff. Maybe even go and do some Doom, original Doom or Wolfenstein. So almost like Halo and Call of Duty, right? Just old school. All right. Well, thank you. All right. Well, let me get out of here. Y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all again. Bye. Okay.